If you've been involved in Buddhism, or you have friends or loved ones who have been involved in Buddhism, I want to explain to you how to get free from Buddhism. With more than 500 million adherents, Buddhism is now the world's fourth largest religion, behind Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism. Its numbers in North America are estimated to be about 30 million, and that doesn't include cultural Buddhists who don't formally identify, but who practice the meditation techniques of Buddhism. The traditional Asian image of Buddhist monks that I have seen in Asia with saffron robes carrying begging bowls, that's foreign to the Western mind. But the concept of joining a cosmic flow to abolish the ego goes down well in an age that has turned inward. While many Christians have focused on the dangers of witchcraft and Satanism, Buddhism has steadily gained far more adherents with its deception of offering inner peace through the negation of one's own ego. Those who look to the East for spiritual answers often find Christianity's promise of heaven less attractive than Buddhism's mystical, impenetrable truths. To many spiritual seekers, problem-solving by constructive action and thought appears less desirable than the subjective quest for nirvana. Ironically, Tibetan Buddhism, one of the most complex forms of Buddhism, has become increasingly popular in the West, thanks to the influence of one man, the Dalai Lama. After the Pope, he's the best known and most widely recognized religious figure on the planet. He has become the de facto leader of mystical spiritual seekers. While the precepts of Buddhism may not be based on specific theological doctrines, the inherent Buddhist worldview that results from such a non-Christian meditative approach causes the meditator to see himself as an integrated part of the whole. Buddhism presupposes that only one essence exists and that we are all somehow part of this one essence. We call that in theology monism. This teaching is contrary to the Christian assertion that the God, the Eternal One, created the world and man out of nothing. Thus, no part of this material existence is part of God. There's an eternal distinction between the Creator and the created. The inherent contradiction of the anecdotal koan in Buddhism conditions the devotee to reject reason and logic and instead rely on mystical experience to test truth. Buddhism is an egocentric search for subjective authority while inherently denying any objective authority for morality. And since Zen has no God, the priests have no role of intercession for sin. There is no speculation on the nature of creation or the future of an afterlife, since everything is considered important when it's embodied in the experience of the moment. Meditation is the quintessential essence of Buddhism, liberating the meditator from all life's miseries. Christians may see this process as a false perception of spiritual insight. Those who have embraced the practices and beliefs of Buddhism and what is popularly known as mindful meditation have given themselves over to a diabolical belief system. It's filled with openings for demonic forces. And as an exorcist, I've discovered some of the most powerful and most difficult demons to dislodge are those found in the many variants of Buddhism. Its meditative processes invites strong evil spirits and mind control to enter, and these demons take time and persistence to cast out. For the individual leaving Buddhism and seeking a personal relationship with Christ, these 10 steps are necessary. Number 1, renounce Buddhism in general and any particular variant such as Zen. 2, break soul tie connections with Buddha, the historical figure, and also the name of the demon behind this system. Number 3, renounce soul ties with all Buddhist spiritual mentors, including instructors in what is known as Dharma, the teachings and the false eternal cosmic truths of Buddhism. Number 4, renounce the variant of Buddhism you aligned with: Zen, Zazen, mindful meditation, Theravada, Mahayana, or the currently popular Pure Land Buddhism. Number 5, discard all Buddhist texts, books, or paraphernalia such as mandalas, singing bowls, bells, and so on. Number 6, stop all focused breath meditation. Ask the Holy Spirit to remove all koans from your mind. Number 7, renounce empathic meditation, taking unto yourself the pain and suffering of others. Christ alone is the one to whom we hand our pain. Claim the promise of Matthew 11:28 that Christ is the one who gives us rest. Number 8, renounce every effort to connect with past lives. Number 9, renounce any so-called deity meditation, a fast-track way, especially in Tibetan Buddhism meditation schools, to obtain compassion by invoking what the Bible calls demons. Number 10, renounce samsara, the false Buddhist definition of attachment to pleasures of the world, and instead focus on 1 John 2:15, love not the world, nor the things which are in the world. Samsara is a diabolical substitute for the true Christian ethic of abstaining from the pursuits of ungodly indulgences. Do these 10 things, and you will be on your way to freedom from Buddhism.
Your financial support and prayers make it possible for us to bring hope for the hurting and freedom to those in spiritual bondage. For the latest information regarding ministry outreaches, go to boblarson.org or call 303-980-1511.